yeah, people, let's get into the last part of my whiskey collection, and that is Campbeltown. Yeah, I am a sucker for Campbeltown, if I should say so. I really like Campbeltown whiskies. Didn't start out that way, but yeah, I've grown to love it. So, where should we start? A lot of these bottles, I can already tell you, like the most bottles you've seen, are very limited, hard to get, can be really expensive to buy. So, but I still want to share this. So let's get into Glen Scotia. I only have one bottle from Glen Scotia so far, but there will be more, I can tell that. And that is this year's Campbeltown Malt Festival 2020. This whiskey is good. I said so many times, but seriously, it's a tawny port finish. It's peated. I think it is. Originally, it was in bourbon cask, and then it was just finished in tawny port. But yeah, this is fucking amazing. So if you see this on the shelf, buy it. This is probably one of the best releases this year, if I should be honest. I haven't had that many whiskies this year, but that's probably one of the best whiskies I've tried this year. Next one will be Kilkerran, and I have to say, the Kilkerrans I have, yeah. I don't have the 12-year-old, I will tell you that. Because I always forget to buy it, and then it sells out like that fast here in Sweden, for some reason. Yeah, it's what it is. But still, the ones I have are the following. A 15-year-old single cask, this one, to commemorate or to celebrate their 15 years as a distillery, or their opening. So it says it's a round cask. It's not the best, if I should say so. I did try it there at the distillery or at the whiskey shop at Campbeltown in Campbeltown. I liked it there, but now when I think about it, me and rum barrel matured whiskies are not always that compatible, we should say. We're not that really good together. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is mostly just a collector's item. But I open it because I want to open it. Next one will be the Open Day 2019. This was my second whiskey of the year, last year. It's bourbon wood, 15 years. What more should I say? Cask range, of course. It is amazing stuff, seriously. This is probably one of the best Kilkerrans I have tried in my life. It is really good. But on the secondary market you have to find it, and it is ridiculous expensive there. The next one is about like recently just got my hands on, even though it's been out for a year and it's been really hard to find. It's this one, the Kilkerran 8-year-old cask range, and this is the one everyone is talking about. The sherry cask mature one, the 8-year-old. I tried a little bit so far. It's good. I will see if the further down we go, what I really think about it. But still, great stuff. So I'm just going to pause, and then we're going to get into Hazelburn. Yeah, let's get into Hazelburn. And let's start with the first one. The 12-year-old. That is, as far as I know, right now is discontinued. It is triple distilled, Springbank. Basically, or from the Springbank distillery. It's really good. But discontinued, unfortunately. Next one is the 13-year-old Oloroso cask matured Hazelburn. Also lovely stuff. Really lovely stuff. These pops up every now and again. You can new releases. I think they have a 14-year-old right now. 2 13-year-olds and 1 14-year-old. The next one is a single cask. A 10-year-old single cask. Exclusively made for Denmark. I got hands on 2 of these. It is matured in a refill Marsala hogshead, and it was just 258 bottles released. And as I've said before, in the beginning of this whole part of my whiskey collection, If there's anything you're wondering, please write in the comment section below and I will try to help you out if there's anything you're wondering about my whiskey collection. So yeah, that was Hazelburn. Now we're gonna go into my probably other part of I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm just gonna say this. We're gonna get into Longrow. So let's start with the first one. That is a Longrow 100 proof. This is actually a discontinued bottle since many years back. I found it and another bottle, just laying there dusty in the shop, and I didn't pay too much for it. It's okay. It's not the best Longrow I have tried, but still, it's an interesting one. So I have a second bottle of this one, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Next one is which should we take? We take this one. The Longrow Red, the latest one, the Chilean Cabernet Sauvignon matured. I probably pronounced the whole wine thing wrong, so please lecture me if you want to. But it's quite good. I haven't really gotten into it that much yet, but yeah. There we go. Next one is a favorite of mine. I have a second bottle of this. I'm trying to savor this one as much as I can. And that's the 14-year-old Sherry Cask Matured Longrow. I really like this one. It was my second best whiskey of the year, 2018. It just is fucking amazing. In my view, I know a lot of people don't like this one, but everyone has the right to their opinion. I like it, you don't like it, so let's be friends. Seriously. The next one will be the Longrow 18 years old. This is a 2015 or 2016 edition. I've done a review on this one. It's really good. Longrow 18 is fabulous. It's a really good 18-year-old whiskey. Unfortunately, they are more expensive than they should be. So, just so you know. But still, they're really good whiskey, especially heavily peated whiskies. Because that's what they are. They're the peatiest version of Springbank. And the last Longrow I have in my collection is this one. Longrow 21-year-old. Yeah, I bought this year as my birthday gift for my 34 years as a human being on this earth, on this hollowed earth, or whatever fucking you want to call it. Yeah, this is good. It is a bit expensive. It is extremely limited. But goddamn, this is good. In my opinion. This is fucking amazing. I really want to try to get my hands on the second bottle of this, because I don't know if they're going to do it anymore. Do more of these 21-year-old whiskies from Longrow. But seriously, try this one if you ever get the chance. If someone has it, buy a sample of them, or if there is any place that has it open or you can try a sample, do it. This is really good stuff. So now we're done Longrow, Hazelburn, Kilkerran and Glen Scotia. So all we've got right now is Springbank, I think. Yeah. So just wait a minute and I will pause and I will get ready to do Springbank. Be amazed. Yeah, people. This is what I guess some people have been waiting for. I did do a live No Man's Land part 4, I think it is. I did do it as a finish to my Campbeltown month. So I did actually show quite a few of these there. So yeah, but still, I'm gonna show them again. So let's start with the core range of the Springbank. The first one, the beautiful and fabulous 10-year-old. If you find it, buy it. Next one will be the 15-year-old. Also really good. Can be hard to find, more expensive. Next one is the 18-year-old, depending how much you pay for it though. If you pay over 100 euros for this one, I understand that you're maybe not gonna like it. I paid under 100 euros for this one, so it was a good price. I like it. Then we go into the 12-year-old one, which is the cask range one, which is very, very, very highly sought after. So this is one. The one with the 57.1%. Just one. Then we have another one. 55.3% ABV. The next one has 56.3% ABV. And the last one which is an older label from Springbank before they changed to this one. It's this one, and this is 53.2% ABV. So next year at another Campbeltown Whisky month, I'm gonna review all of them, compare them a little bit. As the core range, I will also do that. Spoiler! And the last from the core range, or yeah, you can call it core range that I do have, is this one. The 21-year-old. Depends on how much you pay for it. I paid €200 for this one, so I do like it. I do think the Longrow 21-year-old is better, but still, this is really good. But I have tried a 21-year-old single cask Springbank, and that one was 100 times better than this one. It was just awesome. But still, a good one. Try it if you can find it. Yeah. So now we're gonna get into some more interesting stuff, some more limited stuff of Springbank. So stay tuned. Now we're gonna continue with more Springbank. So we're gonna go into some wood finishes or wood maturation. So let's start with the first one, the 12-year-old Burgundy cask range. Fabulous stuff. Really interesting whiskey. Next one will be this one, the bourbon wood. Fucking amazing palate. This palate on this whiskey is amazing. And as I have to say, and I've said it before, bourbon matured Springbank is really good. People do talk a lot about the share ones, but you do forget that bourbon matured Springbank is amazing. People just want to point it out. Next one will be this one. It was released last year, I think. We got it this year in Sweden. So the 15-year-old Rumwood. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'd say, even though I'm not a big fan of rum finishes or rum matured whiskies, this one is actually quite good. Yeah, seriously, I really do like this one. Next one, the last one of these whiskies will be the whiskey that really got me into Springbank. The Springbank Sherwood 17-year-old cask range. This is a whiskey that's very interesting because the palate is good, but the nose on this whiskey is amazing. This whiskey has one of the best noses, in my opinion, of any Springbank I've tried. It is just really good. A lot of licorice in this whiskey, I do have to say. A lot of licorice, but really amazing. So yeah, that was the wood finishes or wood mature ones. Now we're gonna get into some, vegan friendly, or environment friendly, we should say. Yeah, we're going to the green series and the latest of the new ones of the local barley. So stay tuned, people. Stay tuned. Yeah, let's get into the more earth-friendly ones. So let's start with the green series they did. They did two expressions there. The first one was this one, the 12-year-old. 36%. It's bourbon matured, I think it was. This one was the bourbon, yeah. This is the bourbon cask matured. It's good. It's really good. Then they have the share one that's just really nice. So you can always see the color differences on these two. To me, if I should be honest, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. These are far more better than the local bar series is the new one. I cannot talk about the old ones from the 60s, 70s, 50s because I haven't tried it. So there's no point of even talking about that. But of the new Springbank collection, there's only one from the local bar series that I do like, and I'm going to talk about it very soon. But these ones are, you can still find them apparently. They're really good, very interesting. I mean, one sherry cask matured and one bourbon cask matured, and they are supposed to be more eco-friendly for the nature or whatever you want to call it. And they're also very limited, just to 9,000 bottles, and you can still find them, seriously. Really good stuff. Highly recommend you to seek these out. But anyway, let's get into the series that everyone is, oh, this is the one, this is the one. And that's the local barley series. Unfortunately, if you have seen my rundown that I did this year, I'm not a big fan of them. So let's start with the first one there. 16-year-old. Seriously. I don't like it. But in the same time, if you like it, you have every right to like it. But now I know people are gonna push the down bottom because I said I didn't like it. So that's how life is. But one I do like, the one I have only, or I have a few of actually, unopened ones, is this one. The 11-year-old one, and there is a very good reason to this. It is fully matured in bourbon. Seriously. So it's an 11-year-old cask strength bourbon matured whiskey. From Springbank. It's really good, in my opinion. Really good. And then we have one of the 10-year-olds. I don't know if this is this year's or the first they did. Nah, not really my thing. We have another 10-year-old they did. No, sorry. And the one, if I should say, I'd like the 11-year-old. Then I do think the 9-year-old Springbank comes after that. But still, yeah. It doesn't hold up anything to the 11-year-old. The 11-year-old is still the best one, in my opinion. But still, if you have anything else to say, please say it. Or just watch the video I did on my rundown. And that's them. Now we're going to get into some of the more obscure or limited edition ones from Springbank or Campbeltown, quite in general. So hold on, wait a second, and we will soon return. Yeah, let's get to it. The last part or last bottles from my collection of Springbank or Campbeltown. The first two I can show you are these ones that you can actually buy in Campbeltown at Cadenhead. They had this bottle your own thing there actually, where you can, or from the tasting room if you want to call it that. So this is Hazelburn, and this is a Kilkerran. They have also Longrow and Springbank as well. I think they also have Glen Scotia maybe. And then also have a ton of other stuff from Isla, Highland, Speyside, and so on. And also a lot of rum stuff and cognac and gin as well in there. But this is the ones that I have here. They are interesting. They just have a cask, a living cask, how you say it, and you just fill it up every now and again. And yeah, just lay it later and you fill it up with either a 20 centiliter bottle, a 50 centiliter bottle, or a 70 centiliter bottle, and you pay for it. It's not that expensive actually. It's quite a nice thing to bring home, especially these if you cannot bring that much home with you with alcohol. And the next ones are some minis that I have. This is the one I got when I joined the Springbank collection, or not collection, but Springbank Society. So yeah, sorry for lighting there, but yeah. You get one of these when you join the Springbank Society. The next one is a bottle you get when you do a visit here. So this is the one from 2016. Let's see here if I can get a good look at it. Seriously. For some reason we can't. Yes, that's how it is. But yeah. So this is from 2016. This one is from 2019. That was better, actually. So yeah, these are just minis you get. Quite fun to have. Yeah. And the next ones are, let's see here. This is a gift pack you can, or like a tasting pack Springbank had. I know there have been different variations of this one. I don't think they do one anymore, actually. I think this was one of the latest ones they did before it was discontinued. It was a really good introduction to Springbank or Campbeltown whiskies. So there we go. So you had a Longrow peated, Springbank 10-year-old, and a Hazelburn 12. So yeah, Longrow peated, Springbank 10-year-old, and a Longrow 12. No, sorry for saying wrong, but a Longrow peated, Springbank 10, and a Hazelburn 12-year-old. Yeah. So it's a really cool thing to have. I think there are like 20 centiliter bottlings in there. So if you want to have tasting about Springbank, this is a really cool thing. Just a gift basically to have. I found this one last year, very dusty on the shelf, so I bought it. So now I'm gonna get into 3 bottles of Springbank I have. These 3 are what could you call them? Let's see here. Are very they are limited, rare, and one of them I have not tried. One of them I have tried and I really love it. One of the last one I have tried, but I do not like. So Let's start with one that I have not tried, and that is this one. So what is this? This is a 10-year-old aged in Mering Strange. It was... I bought this 2016 when I was at the distillery for the first time. My first ever travel to Scotland. So it's a 10-year-old whiskey, bottled and exclusively sold at the Campbeltown Whisky shop in Campbeltown. Yeah, not tried it. I will open it up in many years to come, probably, but not right now. So, quite an obscure one, I would say. It just says this on the background. See if you can actually find it there. There we go. And the next one that I have tried but don't like is this one. A 13-year-old fresh sherry butt single cask Springbank. I don't like this. I wish I was able to try this at the shop. I was in Edinburgh. They had 6 of these. Yeah, I didn't try it because I couldn't. Because they didn't let me, which I do understand. But still, it's not good. Not in my opinion, though. I tried so many better Springbank. So I bought 4 because I thought it was going to be really good. But it wasn't. So I missed out on a 16 or 17-year-old single cask Longrow, a Chardonnay, matured or finished the Longrow, and a 10-year-old Hazelburn single cask that was matured in bourbon casks. So yeah. So instead I bought 4 of the 6 ones they had. Yeah. I still have them. I mean, I might do an auction of them in the years to come for a good cause or something. Or when I don't have anywhere to stay. But still, yeah. It is what it is. You should always try before you buy. Yeah, that's how life is. And the last one. The one I'm really, really glad I got, because I was so afraid I wouldn't get it when I was at the distillery last year. And that is this one. The Springbank 8-year-old from their Campbeltown Whisky Festival, basically. Those who have a bottle of this or have tried this bottle should know one thing. This is fucking amazing. Look at that color. Look at that color. Now it's quite dark in here though, but still, it's good. Seriously, it's really good. It wasn't that expensive either, so I managed to get a hold of a second bottle of this, which I will open when this one is finished, and I will open it maybe in 10 to 20 years from now. But I will wait for quite a long time until I open that bottle. But this is amazing. So I'm very glad I got a hold of it. I have sent some samples to people so they could try it, and I know they really liked it. So yeah, that's it. That is my whiskey collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hoped you enjoyed it. So yeah, as I have said many times before, if you have any comment or anything you want to know about this, please, or anything you want to know, please comment. Seriously, you can always do that, even though I don't always say it on my videos because I forget. And if you want to do this or this, feel free, whatever. I can't stop you. So I will see you next time on another review. Yeah. Until that time, take care and stay safe, people. Bye.